Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Wal Rumya, back with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Muhammad Kakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught me this truth. And shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf, that believe and have faith in Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, the 144,000 and the 1/3. Just got another lesson going into biblical prophecy, man. As the war starting to escalate in the Middle East, man, around the Red Sea. And they've got the headlines of this article. It says, America entering new front of war to protect interests at Red Sea. And I got it ain't an article, but it's off of Twitter. And it was going into that. The U.S. announced the start of Operation Prosperity Guardian in the Red Sea. And it has these countries that they're lining up with America to basically to fight against Yemen in the Red Sea. It says it's the UK, Bahrain, Canada, France, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Seychelles, and Spain will also be involved in the operation. They will try to keep the safety in the Red Sea. Already, almost 80% of shipping companies have given up trade with Israel. So most likely, these guardians of the Red Sea will watch out for each other. So they're getting brung down to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man. This is all biblical prophecy, and we're going to touch on that in this lesson. And I got a couple pictures just kind of showing the trade routes. And these are as you see, it's $2.4 trillion in trade that goes through the Red Sea. $2.4 trillion. And now America already has the warships already in this area. And this is Yemen. And this coast right here all the way up past Yemen is what's been getting attacked, and they've been shooting a lot of missiles down. And it's got a couple of things. They said that armed Houthi are hunting for ships to hijack. So it's starting to get a little bad over there, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is starting to stir it up a lot. He says rebels are firing missiles and drones at ships. It says Iran provides weapons to the Houthis. So the things are getting turned up in the Middle East, man. And I'm going to show you another. This is another trade route from the Suez Canal down by Yemen. And they just showed you where they're going to have to. They stop. A lot of these companies, 80% of the companies are stopping this trade route, man. So they have to go all the way down up under Africa to get to Europe, man, and to America. So this is big business, man. This is a big deal. This is a very big deal, man. Very big deal. This is typical Singapore to Rotterdam sea voyage, 40%. Okay. So yeah, basically the trade route is gonna cost them a lot of money, man. A lot of money, man. It's $2.4 trillion to go through that area, man. And I'm gonna play this video. It's coming from the news, man. ABC on TikTok, man. And I just want to say fair use, fair use. This information will be used for educational purposes only. None of the information on this video will be used for financial purposes. Let's play this video.
Fears tonight of the conflict spreading as the U.S. waves strikes on Houthi rebels in Yemen after a series of attacks on commercial shipping. This weekend, American and British warships shot down at least 15 drones in the Red Sea, but some shipping companies are suspending operations in the area entirely. ABC's Britt Clennett reports from Israel.
Tonight, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin landing in the region amid mounting tensions in the Red Sea. His visit coming after the US and the UK say they shot down at least 15 unmanned drones targeting commercial vessels. No injuries were reported, but this is the latest intervention in one of the busiest shipping corridors in the world. Attacks by Iranian-backed rebels have increased since Israel's war with Hamas. Defense officials telling ABC News Austin has been given flexible response options to threats in the region, adding that it's routine to be briefed on potential targets regularly. Just last week, the Pentagon announced it would be moving more warships into the region, hoping to combat what took place earlier this month when the USS Carney shot down multiple drones headed in the ship's direction. Or this moment when Houthis hijacked an Israeli-linked ship, taking its crew hostage. Now, major shipping companies are suspending operations in the Red Sea due to the increased risk. Lindsay, there are still growing concerns from the US and Israel of a wider war breaking out. I was embedded with the IDF in northern Israel today, where there are daily exchanges of fire. They say they are very much ready, if the command comes through, to push forward into Lebanon. Lindsay.
Britt, thank you.
So yeah, it's starting to pick up, man. The Lord is stirring it up, man. In the valley of the Hawashaphat, man. In that valley, man. Now check this out.
The U.S. will announce Operation Prosperity Guardian tomorrow, and the operation will be an international effort to deal with the Houthis and their continued attacks on commercial shipping. The coalition reportedly includes Jordan, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Egypt, Bahrain, Norway, France, the UK, and America, just to name a few. And the U.S. is even trying to get China to join the coalition. And this is happening because at least 5 massive shipping companies, including the world's largest shipping company and several oil companies, are avoiding the Red Sea due to Houthis attacks. And so shipping costs and oil prices are expected to skyrocket if companies have to start going around Africa instead of using the Suez. And in response, you have the Houthis saying this alliance will be the dirtiest in history. And all this is the U.S. is reportedly weighing the option of striking the Houthis directly, with the USS Eisenhower, right, an aircraft carrier being ordered out of the Persian Gulf into the Red Sea, traveling over 2,000 miles in less than a week as the U.S. prepares for the potential action. And the USS Laboon has now entered the Red Sea, joining the Mason and Carney, with the U.S. also sending 3 more destroyers to the Mediterranean, and U.S. Central Command tweeted a picture of an A-10 preparing to launch in what appears to be a not-so-subtle subtweet to the Houthis. And over the weekend, we saw the USS Carney shooting down a swarm of 14 drones, with France and the UK also shooting down drones this past week. And this is the Houthis claim they're only attacking Israeli-affiliated ships and ships heading to Israeli ports. However, they have struck several ships that have nothing to do with Israel. But hey, follow to stay in the loop.
And this is going to cause a famine, man. All the goods that come from over, you know, on the eastern part of the world is going to cause it not to be shipped over, man. So gas and food and everything else, man. All the goods are come from the east, man. So when they shut this shit down, it's over with, man. It's going to be a great famine in Babylon the Great. All your goods, all the gas is not going to be coming to America, man. So they're telling you exactly what's happening, man, right before your eyes. You're seeing it, what's happening. Because those Yemen, they're not going to let up, man. They're not going to let up. Now check this video out.
Oh, this is a rally that took place on Friday in Yemen against Israel. Folks, wait till you see the size of the crowd. See, Americans, Westerners, we have no idea that other parts of the world are gathering in massive numbers to denounce Israel and the United States for what they believe is genocide against the Palestinian people.
That crowd that you're looking at there, Rick, is an estimated 2.2 million people that assembled for this particular rally here.
Which is the size of the entire Gaza population.
Right.
So think of this as, for every Gazan, one Yemeni showed up representing that Gaza in a protest to denounce who? The United States and Israel. So here is a massive outpouring of fury against Israel and the United States and support for the Gazans. And it's an indication of how quickly World War III is spreading, expanding, intensifying. Again, Americans don't know anything about this because you don't see this on Fox News or CNN. They don't want you to know that millions of people are enraged over U.S. foreign policy.
And that's true, man. These people are celebrating Christmas and worried about New Year's and not knowing World War III will touch Babylon the Great, man. America will be touched in World War III, man. And we know how it's going to end for Babylon the Great, man. Utterly destruction. As you see in this article headline, it says, U.S. pressures Saudi Arabia to postpone imminent peace deal with Yemen. See, they already had a peace deal set up because I think it was fighting like a couple years ago. And now they just came to a peace deal. But the U.S. is pressuring Saudi Arabia not to sign it, man. It says, although a peace deal is reportedly ready to be signed, Washington wants the kingdom to instead join the naval task force that will confront the Sinanes forces, I guess I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, Sene's forces in support of Israel. So Babylon the Great is trying to get nations to back the small hatters, man. And they're not wanting to do it. They're not wanting to back them, man. But we know how this movie is going to end, man. The elect knows how this movie is going to end. And we're preparing for it spiritually, mentally, and spiritually for what's coming. Because all hell is about to break loose, man. Man, I don't know what the Apostle Tahar gonna name coin the year of 2024, man. Because everything is on the table. And we've seen it come to pass right before our eyes, man. So I don't know what the Lord gonna put on Apostle Tahar's spirit, because man, we are here, man. We are definitely here. At the end, all the prophecies are popping like popcorn, man. This is Jeremiah 3, and verse 1. It says, "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." See, all of these things are happening for the controversy of Zion, man. The children of Israel, you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. The end of our captivity is here, man. The Lord is going to take these curses off us and put it upon our enemies, man. See, the Lord is going to do this, man. And that's why we wanted our people to repent to the Lord. Because the Lord is bringing these nations to battle, man, for us. Verse 2, it says, "I will also gather all nations," see that, all nations, "and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat," man, Jehoshaphat, man, the Lord's judgment. It says, "and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel." See that? The Lord is bringing the nations together to fight for Israel, man, for what they did to the children of Israel. So this is a warning to our people, man, to wake up, man. These things you see forming in the Middle East are for us, man. What, it was 2.2 million people gathered to protest? The nations are mad, man. The nations are mad. They're showing it, man. But that's good for us, man, because we know the Lord is at hand. We know the Lord is on his way. It says, "whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land." See that? They have parted the Lord's land, man. What they've done to the people of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and what they've done to his land, man. They have no clue what they did, man. But the Lord put the spirit on them like he did Pharaoh, man. Continue to push them to do more, do more, do more, do more. Verse 3, it says, "and they have casted lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink." See, they did all this wickedness to the children of Israel, man. But now that time has come to an end, that the Lord is not going to let them have their pleasures on our people anymore, man. Not oppress his people anymore, man. We're seeing the end of this man's kingdom. We're seeing it right before our eyes, man. And we're living in beautiful times, because this is the generation that we'll see Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua return, man. This is the generation. It's not going to be 10 years, 5 years. This is the generation, man. Because all the prophecies are being fulfilled, man. They're being fulfilled right before your eyes. So you can't say, well, man, how you know we're at the end? Everything is right here. That valley of Yahweh-Shaphat is right in that area, man. That's right there. That whole area, Red Sea, all the way up to the Gulf of Suez, where Israel is on the other side, where Iran is. All the area is they're going to fight in that area right there. The valley of Yahweh-Shaphat, man. I just took the picture down. I would have circled it so you'll see, but you should know. I mean, you should. Just some people might be new and not know, but everyone that's been, following these videos and listening to the men of the Lord kind of have an idea what area that is, man. This is Isaiah 66. Let me get to it. Because all nations are going to be touched in the battle of Armageddon, man. There's no nation going to be sitting on the sideline. The Lord is coming back to take all crowns, man. All rulership is going to be taken from these nations. This is Isaiah 66, and I'm going to start at verse 15. It says, "For behold, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire, man. So the Lord is coming back to bring judgment, man. He's not coming back to hug and to joke and no, man. He's coming back as a man of war, man, to fight. He says, for by fire and by his sword will Yahweh by Shem Yahushua plead with all flesh. And the slain of the Lord, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, shall be many, man. So the Lord is going to put a lot of people to death, man. A lot of people to death. And if you're not in the spirit to come to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua humbly and repent, man, put off this world, man. Not celebrating Christmas and New Year's and that bullshit, because all hell is about to break loose, man. But I got another article. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Another article real quick. What's the headlines of an article? And it says right here, U.S. economist predicts 2024 will bring the biggest crash of our lifetime. So this is what's being predicted for next year, man. This is what's being predicted for next year. We are there, man. We are at the end. The judgment of the Lord is near, man. The judgment of the Lord is near. This is Jeremiah 49. And I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh by Shem Yahushua of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And Esau's sloppy now. Everything he does is sloppy, man. They're careless, man. No one wants to fight in the army anymore, man. That was his pride, man. Being in the army or being a police officer. That was Esau's pride, man. They loved America. But now we're seeing their kingdom come to an end, man. For what they've done to the children of Israel. Let me get that real quick, man. Just the headlines. As you see, I have a lot of stuff I say, man, just prepared to do lessons on, man, because there's so much going on so fast, you can't keep up with it, man. But I want to get this real quick. There you go. He says, U.S. enters 2024 with smallest military in over 80 years. Active duty troop numbers sink to less than 1.3 million, man. The lowest army in 80 years, man. So you're seeing Esau being taken down strategically by Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. He's setting them up, man. He says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. See, the Lord is coming back to bring great judgments on Esau Edom, man. He is the main culprit of the oppression of the children of Israel, man. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they will destroy till they had enough. And that's not Esau, man. He continues to take everything he possibly can to you where you can't have anything, man. He drains you dry, man. But this is what the Lord is doing to him, man. He says, but I have made Esau bare. See that? He have made him bare. He's taking everything from him, man. You might think Esau got this and got that. His money's finna crash. His country is slowly being destroyed from the inside out. The migrants have overran his country, man. His people have no morale. They have no hope in the government, man. The people all sad and droopy, they continually on drugs. They have no hope in their jobs and their companies. The American dream, what they so-called American dream with your house and cars and clothes and stuff that Esau so has so much pride in, it's gone, man. The Lord has made Esau bare, man. Verse 10 again, it says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places and he shall not be able to hide himself. So we know who Esau is, man. We know who the so-called white man is. Esau Edom, man. The Edomites of the Bible, man. He said his seed is spoiled and his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not, man. He's done, man. He's finished. And that's why he's drawing him over to the Middle East, man, to do him to finish him up. He says, leave thy father's children. I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus say Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. See that when we was down and out, man, we weren't supposed to drink of the cup, but the Lord made us drink of that cup, man. The Lord made us drink of the cup, man. A cup of slavery. The cup of those curses, man. But it wasn't for us to drink of that cup, man. But we drunk it. So now Esau's finna drink it, man. He's finna drink of that cup. Verse 12 again, it says, for thus said Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So you done did all this wickedness. You don't think you can go, so you thinking you're going to go unpunished? These Edomites think they're going to go into the kingdom of heaven too, man. But not knowing they're going in the kingdom of heaven to be slaves. Hardcore bondage, man. 1,000 years. He says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. See that judgment that we've served, they're going to serve it. They're going to drink of that cup, man. They're going to drink that cup, man, all the way down, all the way to the dregs, man. He says, for I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste, man. So the Lord telling you, man, he has sworn by himself to bring you down to drink of that cup, man. Your judgment is to drink of that cup, man. Let me get this real quick. It's Lamentations 4. Let's get down to the point, man. Well, that froze up on me, man. Let me see. No. I think I always freeze up as soon as I get going on it. This is Lamentations 4. And let me get down to the point. In 21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. See that you rejoiced and was glad this whole time, man. From the 60s, the 50s, 60s, shit, but before that. But I'm just speaking of, short times where we're going to remember. You know what I'm saying? From the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s until now, man. Y'all been proud, man. Y'all been glad, y'all rejoiced. And we had to suffer, man. 21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup, listen now, the cup also shall be passed through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. See, the Lord has already stripped you naked, man. We're seeing your shame, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, we're seeing the shame that has been put on him by the Lord, man. And he's continually being proud, man, because he thinks he's going to get this NWO together. The Great Reset is going to be established, and he's going to live comfortably forever, man. That's his goal. That's his thought process. But we know the Lord has put on his spirit to get those bunkers built, man. As all these elite people with a lot of money, they building bunkers, man, left and right, man. From Jeff Bezos to Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, all these people have bunkers, man, already built and ready to go. So they think they're going to bring in the World War III and escape it and come back out unscathed, man. But they don't have the the thought process to think if you do this, you're going to force the Lord's hands, man. They don't know they're forcing the Lord's hand, man. And it's all biblical prophecy. They have the AI systems that they talk to, and I forgot what the name was. Looking Glass. They had talked to there's a project Looking Glass where they kept asking the AI, how would things play out, and the computer AI kept telling them the same results, man. And I can't tell you exactly, but the same results as the guy was saying it, the same results kept coming up. The end is not good, man. 22, it says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. See that? And that's why we continue to make these lessons for you to repent, man. Because our punishment is ending. And there's a just beginning, man. They're going to drink of that cup that we drunk of, man. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. See that the Lord let you store up all your sins, that you think the Lord would never go back into history and see the wickedness that you have done, man. And that's why Esau thinks, well, that wasn't us. We didn't put you in slavery. We didn't do all these wicked things to you. You did do it, man. Because you did it and came back in reincarnation, man. But your hands are not washed from the blood you shed of the children of Israel, man. This is Jeremiah 25. And I'm going to start at, let's see. I'm going to start at 27. It says, therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus said Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye and be drunken and spew and fall and rise no more because of the sword which I will send among you. So the Lord is going to come back with great power, man, great judgment on our enemies, man. 28, it says, and it shall be if they refuse to drink, to take the cup that thy hand is drunk. Shalakia, let me read that again, man. Got ahead of myself. 28 again, it says, and it shall be if they refuse to take the cup at thy hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus said Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, ye shall surely drink. So that they're not going to want to drink this cup of slavery, man. See, now we're telling them now, we're putting a cup to their mouth. Here, man, I'm telling you, you want to drink this. You have to drink this cup, man. We're pushing the cup to their mouth, man. It's like a hundred proof Everclear. We push it into your mouth, man. Take your shot, man. Drink your drink. But the Lord said, if they don't want to drink it out of our hands, the Lord finna make them drink it out of our hands, man. He gonna push it to them, man. So everything is spiritual, man. That cup that we drink, now that cup is past. It's time for you to take your shot, man. So when you hanging out with your partners, man, you take your shot. You get your partner drink, take his shot, man. And he might be on his 10th shot, but you're going to have to drink this one, man. You lost, man. So now we're passing that shot glass over to Esau Edom, man. And he's going to have to drink all of it, man. 29, it says, for lo, I bring to Aslaki. It says, 29, it says, it says, for lo, I begin to bring evil on the city, which is called by my name, and should be utterly punished. She shall not be punished, for I call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah of hosts. He says, therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from the holy habitation, from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes. Whew. Against all the inhabitants of the earth, man. So he's coming back to tread these people down like grapes, man. He's coming to tread these people down like grapes. This is Isaiah 63. I'm thinking this thing was going to freeze up. Verse 1, it says, Isaiah 63, verse 1, it says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speaketh in righteousness, mighty to save. And this is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man, coming. It says, therefore, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine in the wine fat? I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was done with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and I will trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon all my it shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment, man. So the Lord say he coming to trodden them down in the wine press, man. And that's when you come and stomp out the grapes, man. 4, it says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and a year of my redeem is come, man. So we know that the Lord is near, man. His time is near to return. But he said he's going to trodden these people down in the wine press, man, alone. So the Lord is coming back for great judgment, man. He's coming back for great judgment, man. On Edom, Esau, Edom, and these heathen nations, man. We always talk about Edom, but these heathen nations are going to get it as well, man. But Esau is the main person on the hit list, man. And they know it. Back to Jeremiah 25. And was it 20 Isaiah 25:30 again. It says, therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua roareth from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. A noise shall come even from the ends of the earth. For Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua hath a controversy with the nations. And see, he's bringing all those nations over there, man. He has a controversy with all the nations, man. Like I said, Esau, Edom is just the main one on the top list, man. But all the nations are going to get, all the heathen nations are going to get it, man. He says he will plead with all flesh. We read that in Joel, man. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from one nation to... It's like it. Let me slow down. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is fire, man. This is fire. It says, 32, it says, thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from one nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth, man. So the Lord is setting this up, man, for him to bring great destruction from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, man. From nation to nation. From the coast to the other coast, man. He says, they shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground, man. So the Lord is bringing great destruction, man. The slain of the Lord is going to be many, man. And that's why we warning our people from, man. The slain of the Lord is going to be many. And it's all for the children of Israel. So if you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native American, and know that you are Israelite, man, the name on your mouth, the name in your mouth should always be calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Because the Lord is going to bring great judgment, man. And we don't know for a fact what the Christians say saved. But we, Lord willing, the Lord have mercy on us because we did his will and we did the work. But we can't guarantee you that we're going to make it, man. No one can guarantee you that. But you got to have faith and believe on what you've been taught. And we've been taught the name and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua that was given from the heavens, man. This is Jeremiah 51, and I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, "For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power." See that? The Lord has not forsaken us, man. And that's why we bring these lessons out, man, for our people to repent and turn back to him, man, because he loved you, man. "For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts. Though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, flee out of the midst of Babylon." See that? Come out of this mindset of I'm gonna make it in Babylon. I'm gonna get my business going next year. Man, this place is done, man. Your mindset should be, how can I do the work, man? What do I need to do to please Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man? This is what we should be asking ourselves, man. Seeking counsel from the man of the Lord to guide you in the right direction, man. I had Akim, he inboxed me and asked me, he wanted to do the work, man. You know, he asked me, do I know anybody in his area? I ain't gonna say his area because I don't know no camps in his area. I just told him, I said, man, I looked up, I follow Great Millstones. I said, man, I don't see no camp in the area down there. And he's a younger brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming he was a younger brother. So I just told him, I said, man, if you can't find one, I mean, go on YouTube. I gave him all the avenues, get to follow. And he follows Great Millstone as well. And I just said, man, if you can't, man, just start your own camp, man. And he humbly said, man, I don't think I'm built up enough to go out and start my own camp, man. And that was humble, man. And I pray the Lord have mercy on him because he was seeking the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, to do the work, man, to please the Lord, man. And he does do the work pretty much. He passes, push out the information to the best of his ability. Because, I mean, if your lot is not to be a prophet or a teacher, you do what you can to basically continue to push his word out to wake up the elect. And what you might do or what you might say to somebody else, it might not hit them right then, but it might hit them on down the line, man. Or what you might seen, it might hit you a little bit on down the line, man. So everything in this truth is a part of the body, I would say. We all have our offices and lots the Lord put on us to do. But Lord willing, that man, that brother continues to seek Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And Lord willing, before this place is done, I mean, we might find a camp, man, or feel built up enough to go on the highways and byways for itself, man. So it's all through the Spirit, man. Verse 6 again, it says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity." See that? Don't be cut off in Babylon's iniquity, man, because all the nations are mad at Babylon, man. It says, "For this is the time of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's vengeance. He will render a recompense unto her." See that? He's going to pay this place back, man. He's going to pay this place back. It says, "Babylon have been a golden cup in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's hand," man. And that golden cup, we had to drink of it in slavery, man. Now that golden cup is going to be passed to Esau Edom, man. He says, "Babylon have been a golden cup in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's hand, that made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad." So we drunk it in slavery, but now these nations are drinking of the cup and believing on their philosophies, man. Believing in the alphabet community, giving their armies and giving their weaponry to whoever Babylon wants them to give their weaponry to, man. Making them sign councils and deals, making them invade different countries and shit, man. These nations are mad at this place, man. So the Lord strategically made all these nations be joined to Babylon the Great, man. He says, verse 8, it says, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain." It says, "If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every man, it's like every one, into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the skies," man. This man's judgment has reached to the heavens, man. He has reached unto the heavens. So if you join on the Esau Edom and believe in this society and this kingdom is going to continue on forever, you're going to take his MOTB, which is his chip. You're going to be destroyed here in Babylon the Great, in the presence of the Lamb, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and in the presence of the angels. He says, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that's what we're doing, man. The Lord has declared our righteousness, man. We just read earlier, he said, the children of Israel have not been forsaken. So now we're declaring Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's righteousness, man. Before the judgment comes, man. 11, it says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. And that's those Russians, man. And they have a new calendar. I think I put that in a lesson before. If not, I'll see if I can bring it. Matter of fact, I didn't put that in a lesson yet. Now the Lord has risen up the kings of the Medes, man. Now check this out. I didn't put this in a lesson. I've been holding on to it. Let's see if I see it. Let me see if I see it, man. It's a good video. If I can't find it, I'll just go with it and put it in another lesson. But I know I have it. Where is it? Salaki, I want to find it for you so you can see it. Here you go, right here, beautiful. The water y'all. Now check this video out, man.
So Russia released this calendar for 2024, and it's very eerie to me. It doesn't sit right with me. It almost seems like it's foreshadowing. We're going to go through a few of the pictures. By the way, TikTok is mad at me, so if you see this video on your For You page, let me know in the comments, please. First off, why is there a Russian military right in front of the Capitol? And why does it look like a huge end of America scenario is going on right behind me? And don't forget, Putin has been meeting with Z all of 2023. In their last meeting, Z had said that there were changes coming not seen in over 100 years. And with all the world events lately, all the movies coming out and everything geopolitically, this calendar is just very strange. It looks like the bear is in attack mode. And we all know that people aren't too fond of the USA right now. Soldier with the cat showing displaced animals where combat would be happening. Here's the US Capitol again, and here is Putin all buffed up and ready to go to war, kind of like that bear was. And as you saw in that tweet, the calendar was released by the Russian feds, and that's actually what the lettering is on this card, the FSB. And this last one's pretty deep, so it's a Russian soldier standing beside Peter the Great. We're about to get into it, and also a medieval bow attire of Russia. I'll show you why it's significant. Peter literally modernized Russia, who was lagging behind the West at the time, and really just rebirthed a great society in Russia. But let's see the other one real quick. So here's that medieval warrior, and it said they fought against like the Tartarian Empire, or the ones that opposed them, and it's slaying a dragon. So we have Peter the Great showing great rebirth of Russia. We have the bear in attack mode, capital overthrown, him slaying the dragon. Something's about to go down.
And that's the spirit that the Lord has put on them, man. This is biblical prophecy, man. We're reading right out of the pages of the Bible, man. This is Jeremiah 51 in verse 11 again. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. And that's the Russians, man. For his device is against Babylon. See that? And what was Russia's doing, man? The calendar was showing him in America, man, right in front of the Capitol. For his devices is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the vengeance of his temple, man. And I don't know how much plainer we can get, man, than this. He says, set up a standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambush. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have both devised and done that which he spake against inhabitants of Babylon, man. So you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans are the inhabitants of Babylon, man. And his devices is to destroy it. And that's why he said, come out of this place, man. Come out of Babylon the Great, man. Because his devices is to destroy it. And we warning you, man. We warning you. We coming to the end, man. And I can't see how much longer the Lord gonna let the spirit of his son, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, continue to flood the airways of this internet, man. Or go on the highways and byways and prophesy to you the return of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and the destruction of Babylon, man. We are truly at the end, man. And that's why the Lord says he's gonna come out as a thief in the night, man. This is Revelation 16 and 15. It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame, man. So we're telling you what's going to happen, man. You're not going to see the men of the Lord's shame because we're coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. We're not telling you this place got 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Your kids going to go to college and get a job here, man. AI is going to take this place over, man. The jobs are done, man. 16, it says, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. And that's what's being formulated right now. The Lord is bringing all these nations to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man, to be judged. Last one, man. Last one. Joel 3. Back to Joel 3. And I'm going to go down to verse 11. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together around about. Hither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Let the heathen be weakened. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. See, the Lord is bringing all these heathen to the Middle East to be judged, man. And then he's going to come and judge Babylon the Great, man. This movie is playing out, man, right before your eyes, man. And man, like I said, I don't know how much longer the Lord gonna let this word go out and have the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua on the highways and byways, man. But Lord willing was edifying. I'm gonna end it there, man. Shalom, shalom.